You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened here today. And when you get out of here,
You make everybody know what happened here today. We're going to go over new comic book day previews and the trending comics of the week. And we'll probably throw in a little out of context panels and some variant covers of the week. But don't worry, you will like the way this ends, unlike the people in that scene. They really regretted fucking with Gambit. Oh, I already said the F-bomb. We're 30 seconds in. It's okay. I'm not monetized anyway, so what does it matter? Here we go. We got random reads all the way from the great southern state of Georgia and all the way from upstate New York, close to the Canadian border. He protects us from the White Walkers. It's Kingdom of Nerds.
Eh? What's going on?
Well, you're not that close to Canada, but you're closer than we are.
I'm close enough.
You're close enough.
Close enough to get all their forest fires smoke, and close enough to be there in 3 hours. That's close enough.
Yeah. That is close enough. All right. Well, I hope you guys are doing good on this Sunday. I've just been like going through what I was going to submit on CGC, and then so I found a guy to clean and press them for $40. So thanks to Legion of Comics. So we got that. I'm working that out, and
how many books?
Said it was about a 6-day turnaround. It's 5 of them. Well, 2 of them don't really need much work. There's one of them that needs a pressing. It's the Space Vixens. It's got a lot of little indentions on it that aren't color breaking, thank God. So then there's I don't know. The one I'm going to show you later, Bruce, it looks like there's something wrong with Sheena's leg. It looks like there's a color break on it, but I'm still submitting it. So it'll probably take some points off, though. Anyway, let me find out where we're at. Before I start, I will remind everybody that we have another episode of Bad Cinema tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be reviewing Frankenhooker. I watched it today. Yeah, that movie's kind of wild. That's all I'm going to say. Then at Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, another episode of Comic Conversations with my friend C. Bizzle from Couching and Slouching with C. Bizzle. And Thursday at noon, I don't think we're going to have too many laughs. We'll probably have a few serious conversations. I don't know if this is a good idea to do this movie at this point in our history, but here we go. Thursday at 12:30 Eastern, we'll be reviewing Munich for Good Cinema.
Oh.
And then at 7 p.m. that night, we'll have the Hangout Show. And don't forget, you can still nominate your favorite YouTube channels until, is it August 2nd, I think, at cbcawards.org. You got 3 fine candidates right here you could nominate.
So for comic book awards, do you actually have to do comic book content on your channel to be nominated?
Yeah.
Oh, just making sure.
And that's what I do. That's what we're doing today.
That's what we all do here.
That's right. I do.
Nominate this partner.
Yeah. I'm going to nominate. I just nominated Mr. Beast in every category. Did I do it wrong? Oh,
Mr.
Sorry.
Beast.
I don't like him, to be honest.
I'm sorry. I nominated Sydney Sweeney in every category. Was that wrong?
No, I think if that's wrong, Bruce, I don't want to be right.
You know, if she had a YouTube channel and all she did was hold up a comic book for an hour and a half, she would have
here's my Star Wars book. Yeah,
let's hold the book.
She held 2. She'd get even more viewers, right?
She doesn't even have to talk. All she gotta do is hold the books like this.
I'll be honest. I would listen. I would watch her read the phone book. Okay, so that would be a hit show right there. All right, well, let's go. We'll start with what we always start. We've got the new comic book day for 7/2/25, July 2nd. I don't know. I kind of like that JSA cover, so I decided to use it. Although there's I don't know. It seems like a light week, but I'll show you what's coming out. There are some interesting stuff. There's a couple of new series coming out. Let me get this working here. All right.
I think I got one book that I put on my pull list.
One.
One.
I forgot what I ordered, actually.
I don't know. I got a new book on my pull list. And, all you have to do is look behind me to the shield or the hat I'm wearing to know which one it probably was.
And yeah,
All
it was amazing.
right, we got well, I know something that I'm getting anyway. Yeah, the Ultimate Wolverine issue 7. I'll be getting that. Lucio Perillo. I like that variant. I like the Tommaso variant too. But I like cover A as well. I've been getting all the cover A. We got Absolute Green Lantern number 4. I haven't read this one, but it has some pretty cool cover art. Looks like it's all a bunch of portrait shots this time. Variants. X-Men issue 19. We got I really don't like any of those variants, to be honest with you, but Amazing Spider-Man number 7. It seems like every week I'm talking about this book. I think they're doing this twice a month or something.
Yeah. Maybe they would do themselves a favor by not having Spider-Man come out every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be better. The Beyonce 1 in 25 looks kind of cool. Here's the 1 in 100 John Romita Jr. Not bad. I don't know about this Dolly variant. She looks kind of weird there. Is that just me or am I just? But the Bermejo one, yeah.
Ooh, Bermejo.
I don't like it. I don't know. There's something about it I don't like. I like the Bermejo one. And then we got Leonardo Romero Retrovision variant. Kind of looks like a throwback to the old school.
I think the problem with that cover is it looks like a friend of your mom just doing cosplay of Black Cat.
Yeah, it does. That might be the problem. A book I enjoy, Adventures issue 28. Look at the Luciano Vecchio variants. I think they're always the best ones here so far. But they've been doing a lot of these Retrovision ones that look like a throwback to the Bronze or Silver Age, which are kind of cool, but I like the Vecchio one better. Batgirl issue 9. Is this a maxi series or is this going to be continuing to go on? I don't know.
I think it's a regular
I haven't
series.
heard anything. Okay.
It's been doing really well, actually.
Yeah, I liked it. I couldn't afford to buy, to read everything, so I've been reading it online. We got Daredevil 23. Yeah, it looked like the Retrovision real hot. Now, this one's going to be a key issue. Mortal Thor 25. This is the last issue of this run. Alex Ross cover. This is the death of Thor, but it says death in quotes on the key. Well, you'll see in a minute. But anyway, it's supposed to be the death of Thor. How many times this man died, for God's sakes?
I was going to say, do they really need the quotes for us to know it's not really the death of Thor?
I know. Mortal Thor 25. Dan Jurgens retro. I like that Dan Jurgens one. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We got Captain America number 1.
Yay!
Finally. And I believe they got some good writer. You know what? I'm gonna click on this one because I want to read what it says. I want to see who we got writing this one. We got Chip Zdarsky writing it, so that's cool. And we got a lot of variants for this one because it's the first issue. I'm sure we got design variant. A 125 variant, a John Romita Jr. 1 in 50 hidden gem variant. I like this one right here, the John Romita Senior Bicentennial Calendar hidden gem variant. I was born in '76, so
you old bastard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get that one.
I was 9.
Yep, I'm gonna try to get that.
I was 1.
And then it got the 1 in 100 Frank Miller. Yeah.
That
the Bill Lobos one, 1 in 200. Look at that 1 in 200.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't afford that. All right, we got a blank, and then you got the Chip Zdarsky variant. Is this a negative space? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's plenty of variants for this one. We made our point. There's a lot of variants. Birds of Prey, issue 23.
13 variant. Wow.
JSA number 9. Ooh. I can't believe it's been 9 months since that started. Oh, the Jorge Corona one. I kind of like. Jorge Corona works a lot with Daniel Warren Johnson. I do. I think it's We got all new Venom number 8. There's 4 variants for this one. The Fan Yang Venom Virgin variant. It's kind of cute. I don't really read the Venom. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. I heard they're rebooting this again.
That's a nice cover.
Yep,
Yeah.
being rebooted again.
And that's the cover A. So why can't they just make all the cover A's look good like that?
Right.
All right. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time. And I always say it's Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time until the next time. Philip 10, 1 in 25 variant. I don't know. Some of the ones that are 1 in 25s, they don't really have a 1 in 25 feel to it, if you ask me. We got Hellmarine number 8. Walking Dead Deluxe number 116. Godzilla versus Thor. I always get those fight ones. I like this.
Yeah, I like the fight ones. Too. Man, there's some cool ones there.
Yeah. Nick Bradshaw. There's a Walt Simonson.
I like that Walt Simonson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Walt Simonson looks good.
Yeah. And so does the Clayton Crane. Clayton Crane always does pretty good, though. Star Wars Jedi Knights number 5. I gotta get a cough drop, Lord. Yeah, I'm powering through today, y'all. I still don't feel quite myself. All right, they got the Tarn Clark lightsaber 1 in 100 version. There's the trade dress, and there's the Ivan Tal one, pretty cool, of Count Dooku. I read the first issue. It was all right. I haven't read I got 2, 3, and 4 as well, but I haven't read those yet. I kind of wait until I stockpile a few of them.
Yeah.
We got X-Men Hellfire Vigil number 1. I like the Rose Besh version 1 in 50. I think there's also a trade of that one. I think that's the one I would get probably if I was to pick this book up, which I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. We got Scorched issue 42. Resurrection Man Quantum Karma number 4 from DC Comics. Secret 6 issue 5. Are you read this, Bruce? Are you read this one? Look at the Leslie Lyrics one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I really like it. It's been good so far. Hey, Lisa. Hey,
got
Jeff.
some comments. I've been. Hey, Lisa, Jeff, Berdazzle, Kenneth. How y'all doing? I just want to check out the comments there. That's what we got going on. Batman 89 Echoes. I feel like this book has been missing for the last 2 months. I haven't really heard about this one.
I thought it was over.
I don't know. Anyway, it's probably just me. Yeah, I did too. I didn't know they had a number 6 coming out, and there it is. Medieval Spawn issue 3. I'm not really reading it. I picked up issue 1 just because McFarlane did that black and white one. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero 318. I've been really enjoying this series. The cover A looks good, but the one I want is this 1 in 10 Francis Portela camouflage variant.
Ooh.
I believe that's the one I want, but I like the Eastside Comics David Diaz version.
Yeah,
I've been picking up all those. I've been picking up all those camouflage variants.
Yeah, I think they're great. I missed the Scarlet one. I'm going to go back and get that one. Okay, we got Grimm 23 from Boom Studios. It's got 5 covers for it. It's got interesting art. Bring On the Bad Guys Green Goblin. It's got 6 covers for it, including the Derek Chew Sister Sorrow version, and then there's a trade of that same one. If I was to get it, that's the one I would get probably. Although I like the 1 in 25 Greg Land is kind of a throwback. Also, the Aaron Cutter variant is kind of cool. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong Part 2. This is the one that's got Harley on it. I don't think Harley would stand much of a chance against Godzilla, but Alan Quall, those are connecting variants they're doing. Here's one of Kong, Kevin McGuire, and Lucas Meyer. Okay. I don't know. I think I like cover B. Wolverines and Deadpool. It's called Wolverines and Deadpools. How many Wolverine Deadpool series do we need? So this is Wolverines and Deadpools instead of Wolverine and Deadpool. Okay. That makes no sense. All right. Power Rangers Prime number 8. Uncanny X-Men. X-Men by Chris Claremont. Prelude to Future Past 1. So this is going to go back and tell you some stuff about Days of Future Past that we didn't already know. I might get it just because Chris Claremont wrote it. 7 Twitch Case Files, number 15. Got any more comments? Okay, nope. All right. We got this one's going to be a weekly series, right? Gotham City Sirens, Unfit for Orbit, number 1. This is going to be like a weekly series coming up. The Ivan Talavera, I kind of like these Ivan Talavera 616 variants. I didn't notice those before. They would have been on my picks for the variants of the week. There's some great covers for that. All right. We got Marvel 01. A couple of variants for that one. Does that got something to do with the Ultimate Universe?
Which one?
No idea.
The Marvel 01?
I don't know. I didn't even know.
There's the maker out right there in the back. See? Yeah.
Could be. There'll be a prequel to a big storyline that might be happening. Who knows?
Let's see what it says.
It's always a big
heroes,
event.
including Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men, star in major adventures. The amazing creative team of Joe Kelly and John Romita Jr. remind us exactly who Peter Parker is. Dennis Camp, Cody Ziegler, and Jonas Scar present an exclusive prologue to the summer's blockbuster Ultimate Universe event. In advance of Marvel's first family arriving on the big screen this summer, Ryan North and Humberto Ramos crafted an unusual story in which the Fantastic Four must respond to a most unusual interdimensional summons. And on the eve of the birth of the all-new, all-different X-Men, there is one extra mutant in attendance. Who is it? Only Colin Kelly and Jackson Lanzig can tell you, plus special surprises from Chip Zdarsky. Okay. Well, damn it, I'm going to have to add that to the list because you know there's going to be something happening in it. Right. They always get me. All right. Now we got to find out where I've lost my place. There we go. Marvel Zero Adventure Time, number 4. Sisterhood. Oh, yeah. We already did that. Sisterhood, a Hyde Street story. So that's got to do with the Ghost Machine stuff. Arcbound, number 5 from Dark Horse. Godzilla Heist, number 5. I forgot that one was still going on. Black Hammer, Spiral City, number 7. Got a Fantastic Four, issue 50 facsimile. Solomon Kane, The Serpent Ring, number 4. Bitterroot, The Next Movement, 4. I got that one highlighted, so I'll probably end up getting it. Arcana Royale, Warren Fusion 3, Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, Codebreaker number 2, Neil Hunter number 9. It looks like there's a lot of stuff I don't really care about though. Mm-hmm. This book's been pushed back, I think, because to this week. It was like supposed to come out last week. Guyana, Naked Aggression, and we got a lot of naughty covers for that one, including this one, which is I'm pretty sure who doesn't have a gunfight topless. So we got Teen Titans Go number 5. That's a digital comic, I think. We'll pass that up. Ghostbusters Dead Man's Chest number 2. Plague House number 4. Adventure Man Family Tree 3. Lady Baltimore, The Daughters of Medusa, issue 2. That's an homage to a DMX cover right there. Charlemagne the God presents Illuminati number 1. So it's Charlemagne. Okay. I know him. Dune, Edge of... So he's doing... Okay, that's interesting, though, for some reason to me. But Charlemagne's got a comic coming out? Okay.
I guess.
Okay, we got to click on this. I got to figure out I got to see what this is about. Charlemagne the God presents a dark conspiracy tale that shines light on the most enduring conspiracy of our day. Lily, an aspiring musician, comes to Los Angeles to bury her sister Jackie, a rising pop star who died from a drug overdose. Lily
What?
knows there is more to Jackie's death
What?
than meets the eye. Okay, it's supposed to be like the real Illuminati. Okay, I think I'll pass. All right,
I bet Mark's getting that.
that's all I need to know. Like, if we're going to beat this Illuminati thing, like, probably. All right. Let's see if there's anything else of note. Grim Tales of Terror #7. There's always some naughty covers for that one.
Yep. Has anybody
The Killer
actually
of
opened one of those
State
books?
2. Yeah, it's like a anthology of horror. I get them for the covers. All right. Transformers 18, second printing. The articles. It's all about the articles. 8th printing of Transformers 2. 4th printing of Absolute Wonder Woman 2. 3rd printing of Absolute Superman 2. Archie Jumbo Comics Digest 362. Pop Kill 2nd printing by Pop Kill 1. 2nd printing by Dave Johnson. I kind of like that cover. Bunch of reprints for Transformers.
I hate Fairyland Facility.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we've seen enough. All right. There you go. That was all right. We got through it all right. There wasn't really much going on this week, is there? From what we could tell from that list.
Not
All right.
really.
Well, it's time for another segment of mine we like to call Variant Covers of the Week. And I don't know if this counts as a variant, but since it was a second print, I counted it as a variant. Pop Kill, second print, #1. I put this one there. Let's let Marvel 0. This is the Ramos. This is the Bring on the Bad Guys version variant for the Goblin. The Green Goblin one. The 1 in 10 G.I. Joe. The Hellfire Saga, or whatever you call it. I thought that was kind of a pretty cover. I put this, the Clayton Crane Godzilla versus Thor. The Perillo Ultimate Wolverine #7. The Jorge Corona JSA variant. I picked this one for the ASM variant. I like that one. The Taran Clark Lightsaber variant. The 1 in 50 John Romita Sr. Hidden Gem Bicentennial Calendar variant, which I'm definitely going to try to get. I thought this Birds of Prey one was cool because I like Big Barda. I like the big ladies, you know. This is the 1 in 25 Captain America. And then the Lucio Vecchio Avengers 28. So those are my picks for variant covers of the week.
Nice.
Comment here from somebody. Hey, Missing Mars. How you doing? All right. Now it's time for, guess we can go to the new keys of the week. Keep that up. It'll come up there. Sometimes I can't get these graphics to work. There we go. New key issues of the week. If I can get rid of these stupid pop-ups. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. It's coming up. It's waiting. It'll get there in a minute. It takes a while. There we go. Check the comment. Yeah, that second print Pop Kill is pretty cool, Lisa. I like the cover. She looks like she's drinking a Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper. I can't drink it for, but I like it.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Somebody gave me a
Bring on the Bad Guys. Green Goblin #1.
Someone gave me a vanilla Coke yesterday, and it was the worst thing I've ever tasted. Oh.
Yeah, they're not very good, are they?
No.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Part 2 of seven one-shots to introduce readers to the new piece of history related to a classic villain. introduction of the Soul Forge to the mainstream Marvel Comics continuity in this issue. Next one up, we got Captain America #1, origin of Captain America and Dr. Doom's first meeting. Ooh, interesting. And first appearance of David Colton. A new era for Captain America begins. While Captain America slumbered in ice, the world changed for better and for worse. Steve Rogers awakens to reality where battles are fought in the shadows through secrets and subterfuge, and villains aren't so easy to identify. When a fledgling dictator named Victor Von Doom conquers Latveria, Steve faces a critical decision: adapt to a new kind of warfare or forge his own path? And what will the choice he makes in the past mean for his future? Experience the untold tale of Captain America's first encounter with Dr. Doom as Chip Zdarsky and Blair Shoddy team up for a game-changing new era of Captain America. Interesting. Fantastic Four First Steps #1, a one-shot retelling of the Fantastic Four's early adventures through the lens of real journalism. Okay. And it looks like, do they look like Pedro and all of them? Let's see if it looks like Pascal. I can't even get the thing to pop up. All right, never mind. All right. I think it looks like Pedro Pascal from this distance.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just Thor. This is just self-explanatory. Godzilla takes on the God of Thunder, Thor. Gotham City Sirens, Unfit for Orbit #1, 5-issue series that will be released weekly. Immortal Thor 25. See how they put in parentheses the death of Thor.
No one stays dead.
He's not going to stay dead, I don't think, because there's another series coming out like next month. Marvel Zero #1, one shot that reprints free comic book day titles. Oh, it's reprints. I don't need that. I'm not getting that. Reprints free comic book day titles: The Amazing Spider-Man, Alternate Universe, and Fantastic Four, Giant Size X-Men. All right, we don't need that. I have the free comic book day version. Mega Man X Timelines #1, one of 5 connecting one-shots featuring Mega Man in a different era. Sisterhood, a Hyde Street story #1, premiere issue of a limited series Hyde Street spinoff. Superman Treasury 2025. I never even knew this was coming out. Hero for All, 80-page oversized one-shot about a vicious armada of extraterrestrial extremists invading Earth. Okay, I gotta save this one for later. All right, I'm gonna copy and paste that. All right, I'll paste it later. Next up, Wolverines and Deadpool's #1 3-issue team up of Logan, Lara Kitty, Wade Wilson, and Ellie Camacho. Oh, so it's Wolverine's daughter, Deadpool, and Deadpool's daughter. Okay. I get it now. Wolverine and Deadpool's. Oh, okay. Very clever. X-Men by Chris Claremont. Played the Future Past 180-page one-shot that collects Uncanny X-Men 140 to 142. Well, I've already read that, so I got some facsimiles of it. X-Men Hellfire Vigil, issue 1. Anthology of stories from the creators of X-Men's Hellfire Gala. All right. Now, I can get this switched back over. Hey, what up, Mark? Things acting awful slow today. I can't even get the. All right. Well, anyway, there's Legion of Comics. Even if the comments won't pop up. Yeah, Bruce, you got to go to Heroes Con next year, dude. All right.
What happened?
If it's the last thing I do, I'm getting you there. All right. We got, I said, Heroes Con. All right. Next up.
I'm going next year.
20 comics of the week.
Yeah, I figure I'll go next year and keep all you guys in line. I'm doing shenanigans.
Let's get to this trending list.
Hello? Anyone?
All right. Okay, there we go. I guess I can say the F word now. We're 30 minutes in. All right.
Uh-huh.
Trending 20 comics. The Ghost Fleet #1 from 2014 series about a high stakes mission to transport dangerous cargo. That each two men into the heart of a conspiracy that could destroy them both. Independently produced ash can of Ghost Fleet was released prior to Dark Horse publishing the series. Oh, okay. Whatever that means. 900% increase in copies sold this week versus previous weeks. After Deadline announced a feature adaptation of Gray Skies of Donny Cates' early work with Steve Capel Jr. Okay. So that's all it took. 900%. People just trying to get in on some kind of speculation before anybody else does. Superman issue 2, DC 87. This is volume 2. First appearance of Amanda McCoy, a woman who discovers Superman's secret identity. First appearance of Sidney Happerson, a scientist employed by Lex Luthor. It says Stephen Blackheart cast as Sidney Happerson in a Superman movie. There's been a 650% increase in copies sold this week because they think it has something to do with the movie, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Invincible Iron Man #9, first full appearance of Riri Williams, suits up in prototype armor. 567% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week after the premiere of Ironheart on Disney this week. About a $40 book and a high grade. I'm sure you could get a better deal than that. But, yeah, so Riri, I guess, is hot this week because Riri is in the new Ironheart series. They just released a Toxic Avenger trailer, another Red Band trailer, so that's probably why this is on the list. Toxic Avenger #1 from 91, first appearance and origin of Toxic Avenger. Preview appearance in Marvel Age 98. Of course, Elijah Woods, Peter Dinklage, Julie Davis, Kevin Bacon have been cast in roles in the movie directed by Macon Blair. Has been a 425% increase in copies sold this week because of the debut of the Toxic Avenger trailer. Dragon's Lair, issue 1 from 2003, premiere issue of a limited series based on the 1980s arcade game. Been a 33% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week, following the announcement that James Bobbin, the Muppets, will direct the film produced by Ryan Reynolds Production Company.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's cool. Next up, we have Heroes for Hire, issue 1. This is the book I've been wanting to get because obviously my channel's called that. I love Luke Cage. First appearance and origin of Luke Cage, the first black superhero to headline a title in mainstream comics. Luke Cage became, I about call him Luke Wage. Luke Cage became invincible to harm through a super soldier program called Project Power, aka Weapon 6. First appearance of Diamondback, Comanche, and Shades in this issue. There's been a 325% increase in copies sold. It doesn't say why, but, I heard that Luke Cage is coming back for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So, Deadpool, The Circle Chase #1. First solo limited series featuring Deadpool. First appearance of Slayback. High grade's about $20. Been a 200% increase this week. Actually, I've been wanting to get that book. Silver Surfer, issue 3. First appearance of Mephisto. There's been the first cover appearance of Shia LaBeouf. There's been a 200% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week due to speculation that Marvel is teasing the villain's introduction in Ironheart. Hey, what do you know? Look what's on the list this week. G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, issue 1. First team appearance of G.I. Joe. First appearance of Snake Eyes. First appearance of Scarlet, Grunt, Breaker, Rock and Roll, Stalker, Zap, Short Fuse, Clutch, Laser, Stealer, Hawk, Grand Slam, Cobra, and Cobra Commander. Also, the first appearance of Baroness. Writer and Vietnam veteran Larry Hama intended to create a Nick Fury series, but after being approached by Hasbro to launch their 3.25-inch action figures, the Fury Force concept was applied to G.I. Joe. 186% increase in copies sold this week. G.I. Joe Toys 2 and view additional images. Okay, never mind. I thought it was something important. Anyway, you can get about a high grade copy for about $180, or you get a big grade 60, or you can have a good friend from Canada hook you up with a good copy of it for a cheaper price than that. Thank you, Glenn. Masters of the Universe, the one I got's about a 9.0, so I didn't. Maybe 9.2. Masters of the Universe, issue 1, DC, 1982. Looks like it's trending down. High grade about 20. 3-issue limited series published by DC. This is the first Masters of the Universe title published by a major comic book company. Of course, this is not their first appearance. That happens in DC Comics Presents, right? Earlier He-Man related comics were distributed with action figures. I remember those. And were more closely related to children's picture books. I have a few of those. Between July and August of 82, there were 16 issues that went on sale with a 14-page preview. 5 were published by July 13, 1982. Firestorm number 6, DC Comics Presents 51, Air Act 15, Justice League of America 208, and Wonder Woman 29. Been a 150% increase in copies sold versus previous week because of the first look of photos of silhouetted of Nicholas Galaxy.
You're right.
Yeah, as He-Man. The comp's getting worse, not better. I don't know. All right, Predator 1. First appearance of Predator in a standard comic book. Marvel acquired the rights to publish Alien and Predator comics from Dark Horse in 2020. A secret Predator film directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who directed Prey, is rumored to release prior to Predator Badlands. Are they talking about the cartoon?
No, there's another movie, another Predator movie coming.
Okay. So that's about a $6 book. Also, beware. I think Bruce can tell you more about this too. The second print looks almost similar to this. There's just a color change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have Marvel Superhero Secret Wars issue 10. Iconic cover art by Mike Zeck. $25 high grade. You can probably find a better deal than that on it. I need to get this book eventually. I got about 3 or 4 Secret Wars, so I've been kind of like low key, like trying to put them together. Predator versus Spider-Man issue 1, first appearance of Skinner, a predator that wears the skin of its victims. Cool. Shazam number 1, first appearance of Captain Marvel Jr., and Mary Marvel since the Golden Age. First appearance of Dr. Savannah and family since the Golden Age. Origin of Captain Marvel retold. It's about a $75 book. That's when they kind of brought him back. We got here's another He-Man book. DC Comics Presents 47. First appearance of He-Man in standard comic book form. First appearance of Skeletor in standard comic book form. First appearance of Man-at-Arms in standard comic book form. $260 in high grade. 125% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week.
I think I have that on my wall back there.
Yeah. I guess I better check the chat. I just left it for dead. Sorry.
You gotta acknowledge those chat people. They get upset and they leave.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm kind of sick though, so sorry. Yeah, the Zenoscope ones aren't bad actually. I mean, really, they have some hot covers too, so you can't really beat that. Well, I guess you could if you didn't like that kind of thing. New Mutants 26, first appearance of Legion, the son of Professor Xavier. $20 high grade, 113% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week due to Legion being featured in multiple giant size X-Men and Ultimate Wolverine. Thundercats issue 1, first team appearance of the Thundercats: Lion-O, Chitara, Panthro, Tigra, Wally Kit, and Snarf. First appearance of Mumra. Snarf. And high grade, this book's about $70 from Star Comics, which is basically just Marvel. It is Marvel. Amazing Spider-Man issue 50, first appearance of Kingpin, Wilson Fisk. Story includes the iconic interior panel of Peter Parker walking away from his Spider-Man suit that is discarded in a garbage can. This book in a very high grade, I'm talking about the highest of grades, it's about a $4,000 book. So That means
Wow.
I will probably never own it unless it just drops in my lap. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 21, The Marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. 100% increase in copies sold this week. A high grade of about $15, annual number 21. And we got High Street issue 7, 1 in 20, variant art by Sean Von Gorman. That's kind of a cool, that's like a Frankenberry in it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I didn't know that was a thing, or I would have probably went after it. Hey, Cali Comics. All right. We got another adventure here. We're going to see if we can get this to work. Now we're going to go and show you the Hot 10 Comics of the Week. Again, I apologize if I don't seem to this week. I'm kind of been sick. Still recovering from Heroes Con. Okay. Now, if the slow mover will work, we'll see. There we go. Hey, there we go. This is the Hot 10 Comics of the Week. On the first on the list, we got Uncanny X-Men 221. I've been actively looking for this book. It's from 1987. First full appearance of Mr. Sinister. Also, Mr. Sinister is rumored to be a villain in the new X-Men reboot. Comes in at number 10. 9.8 sold this week for $200. A 9.8 newsie sold for $650. Jesus. A 9.6 sold for $100. A 9.4 newsstand for $108. Yeah, I could go with a 9.4 newsstand right now. Next up, we have Doctor Strange, number 1 from 1974. First solo appearance, first solo title series. Officially, the earlier Doctor Strange title was renamed from Strange Tales and continued numbering within issue 169. First appearance of Silver Dagger, a cardinal who practiced black magic. It's number 9 on the list. 9.8 this week sold for $1,260, a 13% increase. I think it's the first time it's been on the list all year. A 7.0 sold for $120. Okay, we got Iron Man 55. And this, of course, is the first appearance of Thanos. First cameo appearance of Eros, a.k.a. Star Fox, brother of Thanos. First appearance of Kronos, grandfather of Thanos. First appearance of Mentor, father of Thanos. First appearance of Drax the Destroyer, created by Kronos to kill Thanos. And the first appearance of the Blood Brothers. It's about $1,000 in high grade. 8.5 sold this week for $850. 4.0 about $350. It's not really a big increase in the percentage of like the price though. The first appearance of Thanos was gradually dropped to a more accessible price point throughout 2024 and 2025, drawing renewed interest from buyers. Fantastic Four issue 49, another blue chip book, so to speak. First full appearance of Galactus, first cover and second appearance of the Silver Surfer. A 9.0 sold for $4,950 this week. Damn.
Wow.
All right. Amazing Spider-Man 31. About $1,000 book, high grade. First appearance of Gwen Stacy. First appearance of Harry Osborn. First appearance of Miles Warren, who later becomes the Jackal. First time Dr. Octopus is referred to as the Master Planner. First use of the word whip, debating Spider-Man's web shooters.
That's the most important thing.
That's right.
Whip.
Number 6 on the list is 8.5, went for $2,280 this week. That is a 58% increase. Jeez. And 8.0 was about $1,500. It's well on the low end. A 2.5 sold for $190. Now I could get a 2.5. It may take a while, but you know. All right, we got another one here that Amazing Spider-Man 129. First appearance of Jackal. That's all you need to know. Just kidding. This is the first full appearance of Punisher, Frank Castle. A 9.2 sold for $3,015 this week. And a 3.0 sold for about $800. A lot of Spider-Man books on this list. Amazing Spider-Man 361, first full appearance of Carnage, spawned from the extraterrestrial parasite known as the Venom symbiote. 9.8 sold for $325 this week. It's another book I'm kind of interested in. A 6.0 sold for 102. Now I could get that. I'd probably just get that because I'm cheap. New Mutants 98. First appearance of Deadpool, subject to the Weapon X program. First appearance of Copycat impersonating Domino. First appearance of Gideon, a member of the Externals. A 9.8 sold for $1,200 this week. 3 copies outsold the average. The 9.6 went for $500. 9.2 sold for $373. And this is, in my opinion, is one of the most overpriced books out there besides ASM 300. Even if you see this at a con, they're going to try to charge you $500 for a 9.0. That's what I think. But
what? A lot.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude. Some of them jack these prices up. All right. Fantastic Four 48. First appearance of Silver Surfer. First cameo of Galactus. About a $4,000 book in a very high 9.8 grade. A 9.2 sold for $8,500 this week. And then a 2.0 sold for $561. Another book I want, but I'll probably never be able to afford, coming in at number 1 this week. The Incredible Hulk 181. First full appearance of Wolverine. Final page cameo in issue 180. The Marvel value step on this book is 54, Shauna the She-Devil. Transaction this week, it was a 9.4 sold for $10,800. A 9.0 went for $7,000.
Wow.
8.5 sold for $5,200. A 2.5 went for $1,800. I could probably get that, but I would have to save for like months and months and months. One day maybe I'll get it. All right. Anyway, so that is your trending for the Hot 10 Comics of the week. We're almost done. So I feel so low energy today. Anyway, here we go. One of our favorite. I might need you guys' help with this one.
You should rest this week and not stream.
Yeah, well, the show must go on. I know. But you're right. You're right. All right.
Yeah. You can miss a week.
Out of context panels of the week. Oh, I'm probably going to slow down after this one. I have the show tomorrow, too. What am I saying? The out of context panels of the week. If you guys want to help me read a little bit, I'll read the first one. The Cape Crusader recovers quickly, and he's fired his bat poon. No time to duck. You got to watch out for that bat poon nanny, don't you? All right.
Jesus Christ. Jeez, bat poon.
The bat poon. All right, Bruce, I'll let you take this one.
Captain, there's some guy with no clothes on watching us from behind a tree.
Ooh, that sounds like an interesting Saturday night. All right.
What are you doing in the pocket?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, just say
yeah. After she kissed Dick, she grabbed me. Then she went for Eddie here. Duh. All right, here you go, Bruce.
Why did I open my stupid mouth? I'm exhausted. Gee, Ronnie, I didn't know you liked the great outdoors. You're quite a gal. Somebody with ass hurt, mouth hurts. Jeez.
What do they do to that poor girl? All right. This method is especially useful in detecting dangers to the consumer. Oh, Mr. Walsh, look, I'm coming. You can't see below the waist, so it makes me wonder what's going on there.
I've waited a long time for this paint job.
I've waited
Archie,
go ahead.
I got it. I waited a long time for this paint job. Archie, you're going to get the works.
Why is his head in a table? Is that like a...
I don't know.
I don't know. It's no use, Hawkman. You can't hold me back. I'm stronger than you. What are you going to do to him? What are you going to do to him? Just looks a precarious situation to me. All right, we got some more Archie stuff going on here.
Look, he's going to finish. Finish what?
I think we know. Okay, Veronica. I see you, Veronica. Let's see what you're doing. All right. I love Archie comics. All right. Let's see if I can get this to work. Here you go. I'll let you read it.
What a collection. Homely men fascinate me, but when I tire them, I must find someone more revolting than a lass. Strange, a beautiful debutante having a lust for horror.
Well, hey, welcome to the comic book world. I know a few homely people. All right, including me, probably. All right. Oh, well, I'll take her anyway. I'll stick a wick in her head and use her as a candle. Okay.
Gonna burn it from both ends.
DP.
He's a good dancer. I think I recognize you. Are you one of the ship's officers? Keep trying, wench. If you guess wrong again, you'll be punished.
Ooh. Is this 50 Shades of Grey all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Hey, Verse, how you doing, man? I don't know. That guy's kind of a dick in it. Okay, here we go. Bruce, I'll let you read this one because I don't.
We're way behind, Bill. In fact, me too, Joe. Woof. Guess I'll lose again. Words meant a lot of different things back in the 50s.
Yes, it did. But I was not touching that word. All right. Okay, so maybe a salami wasn't my biggest fee ever. The bus wasn't exactly the toughest of my career either. But look the way he's eating the salami.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Very suggestive.
Very suggestive. Yes, he must pay. And he will pay.
I just thought that was creepy. I don't know. I just thought that was creepy. I think I have a problem. You do. You really do.
He looks like it.
Yeah, Callie. Some of these are crazy. Here you go, Bruce.
What a figure. She's a dream, the kind of dream you dream about. Well, she can walk in my dreams anytime she fancies. But can she cook? Jeez.
Oh! Wow. I don't think he's going to get many women that way. That's odd. I wonder what could have caused that sharp burning pain.
About 8 inches.
Yeah. And here's Dr. Doom acting like a little whiny bitch.
It was so far
back. Go ahead, Bruce. I'm sorry.
It was so far back, so many years ago, long before the dreams of power and conquest and vengeance. It was a happy time. A halcyon time, a time of childhood.
What a wuss. All right. Gee, I'll ask my sorority sisters. Maybe one of them has a brother who can fill the position. That's a swell idea, Susie. Okay, we got a lot of these.
Go ahead, Matt.
Boy, what a blowjob. That boss ought to pay extra for this job. Come on, we got to call him.
Suddenly, Jimmy looks up to see airline hostess Lucy hurrying near. Jimmy, I rushed away from the airport so I can congratulate you on your birthday. Say, what's wrong? You look like you lost your best friend. Just my mind, Lucy. Just my mind.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that should be on here, but look at this guy. So,
What's he looking at?
Pervert.
so he's a YouTuber.
Yeah, I wonder. Here you go, Bruce. I'll let you read that.
I'm so glad you suggested we come surfing, Hetty. This is fun. You just stick with me, kid, and there'll never be a dull moment because I've got more than surfing on my mind.
Oh, do tell. Do tell. I need to know what happens. What comic book is this? Does anybody know? All right. But that isn't all. I played a dirty trick on you. I wanted to get even with you, and I called Phil this morning and insisted he come over, and I tried to make him make love to me. Phil, what did he do? Oh, I think you know what he did.
Mm-hmm.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a manhunter eating a salami there, Cali Comics. And then you got what kind of surfing? Yeah. I don't know. I think they got some bed surfing going on there. We got way too many here. I probably picked. Okay. Then help me. Get me a new pair of hands so I can really play. Help me. Get out and stay out. You probably can't really have any self-love that way with that clamps. Here you go.
There's only one slim hope: artificial respiration, but it may take hours. I don't think you do CPR that way.
No, I think it's the wrong way. They got Wonder Woman, and she's over here blowing and sucking on something. But at that very moment, the only way I can yank Mouse Man from his hiding place is to do the reverse of sneezing. I draw a tremendous breath before the dust makes me sneeze again. And see what she got her lips first? I just thought it looked kind of weird. All right.
In a few years, if designers have their way, the modern American male may dress like this on hot summer days.
No, I don't think so. All
right. But they do. They do.
Mm-hmm. They do. Gee, it's a big one. I'm going so long, honey. I'll be seeing you. Blaze, wait. She's like, wait, it's a big one. Don't go anywhere. All right. Let's see if we can get through the last two. Hi. This is the same comic we saw earlier. Hi, did you have Don? You have lipstick on your face, and you, Faye, please, you don't understand. Don't worry about it, Faye. And was very uncooperative. Oh, really?
Is that assault?
Now, this one is not a comic panel. It is a screenshot from Batman, the TV show from the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be taken wildly out of context, and I'm going to show you.
Oh, jeez.
They got a Batgirl sandwich going on here.
Ah. Poor Barbara.
How much you would have bet that Adam West and Burt Ward thought this was the scene they should block? They were like, yeah, I think we're going to block this scene. All right. I just thought that was a funny way to end it. All right. Well, guys, that was the show for the week. We're out already. Got another show to do with Bruce. Is your show's at 8, right, Bruce?
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m.
The other comic show.
We'll be doing some comic reviews and other great stuff. We'll see is Bruce's hot covers of the week and all kinds of good stuff. So, let me just remind everybody that tomorrow I'm not going to go through everything I got going on all week, but I will remind you tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern time. Bad Cinema presents Frankenhooker. We'll be talking about this crazy ass movie, and it is a crazy ass movie. So, thanks guys for watching. Yeah, we'll see you at 8 p.m. And you'll get to see your 2-time Jeopardy champion at 8 o'clock again. All right. So I'm sure everybody feels good about that. Until next time, true believers, Excelsior.
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snitchy boochies.